Hello and welcome, all of my beautiful, vibrant hearts and ephemeral souls, to today's Astrocast reading. This is going to be looking at the week ahead, which will be July 21st through July 27th, 2024. So welcome back to all my old friends. Hello and welcome to all my new friends. I want to give you guys a quick rundown of how astrocasting works. It's a personal style of divination that I have created. And yeah, that way if you're unfamiliar, uninitiated, we're all starting off on the same page. As a side note, I do not currently have Astrocast readings listed on my website, but I do offer them. So if you are interested in an Astrocast for yourself, looking at, maybe the month, 3 months, 6 months, year ahead, whatnot, feel free to reach out to me through the contact me page on my website, and I would love to get something in the works for you. So for those who don't know, as you can see, we have this lovely circular board here which is, sorry, I spilled some water, which is divided up into 12 segments representing the 12 houses of the zodiac and their natural areas of rulership. So keep in mind, I'm talking about the natural houses of the zodiac. However, this might pan out or resonate slightly differently for you based on your own personal astrology, as well as just the circumstances of your life journey and any major astrological transits happening currently. So keep that in mind. So what we do with our 12 houses is I reach into my jar of these little itty bitty teeny tiny tarot cards. Like, look at this tiny Knight of Cups. He's so little, but he's got big feelings. So I blindly reach in, grab a few cards, cast them onto the board, and I interpret the energy of the card in the area of life that it corresponds to, that the house it falls in corresponds to. There we go. That will give us an idea of what we can expect for major energies for our week ahead. So with that, let's dive in and get started, my friends. I always have a hard time with this part because I'm not looking at the cards and I don't or what I'm doing. So I don't know why it's hard for me to carry on a conversation. But I hope, oh, they're saying stop it at 3. Okay. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. Yeah, and all that good stuff. Okay. So let's see what we got. So far, we have the 3 of Swords on its side, and this was bordering the 9th and 10th houses. We have Wow, okay, we have death in reverse in the 8th house. Super clear message, Scorpio energy. And I'm saying wow because the 8th house is traditionally ruled by Scorpio. So this bad boy, it is kind of mostly in the 3rd house, a little bit in the 4th, but it's pretty much in the center. So whenever anything falls in the center for me, this means that it's kind of at the epicenter of all the energies this week, or it can resonate in any or all areas of life. So let's see what we have. Ooh, okay, the Ace of Wands. There we go. You guys see? There we go. So I actually want to start here. um, excuse me, hang on. Sorry about that, folks. My allergies are just formidable adversaries today. So at the epicenter kind of your week, we have the Ace of Wands, meaning there is this new inspiration. This could be coming with the 3rd house influence here and the 4th house. This could be coming from family, a sibling in particular. This could have to do with a community or living situation, right? Or come from somebody that you live with, come from somebody in your proximity close community, or have to do with those, with the people in those circumstances, those themes. This is new inspiration. And I feel for many of you, because it's so close to the center and just based on your other cards, there is a wave of inspiration that is going to help you kind of finally push through and release some things that need to be released. For some of you, this is going to be, I'm getting the phrase startling realization. For some of you, it's like you just get information that you need that allows you to kind of let something go. So let's clarify this Ace of Wands and get further details. Yeah, exactly. The Queen of Wands. Look at you. Look at you. So yeah, you're in a really confident space. Even look at that, the sun was right there. That's Leo energy. I have to burp. Excuse me. We are going to be heading into Leo season in the week ahead. I don't know why I'm putting the top back on. And even look at how beneath the sun, we have the 9 of Pentacles. It feels like whatever is coming your way, there's a wave of confidence. I'm getting this energy of like, yeah, I can do this. I can leave something behind. It's not even like I don't need to deal with this. It's kind of like I'm going to redirect my focus. I have everything it takes to make a better outcome. I have everything it takes to make myself happy. There's something to that effect. Some of you are getting the inspiration to move, possibly to travel. But it feels like you're regaining some sense of self. I don't know why I want to pull another card as I'm saying that. Yep, Page of Pentacles. For some of you, this is to start a new venture. This could be to start a new job. This could be to start like a new, the third house isn't really necessarily always educational pursuit, but I am kind of getting that. Some of you might be wanting to go back to school. Sorry if you can hear my bones crackle. They shouldn't make that sound, but they do. And I am seeing that inspiration. And again, it comes from a very confident place with the Queen of Wands. I really like that. We have the black cat indicating that there's like an intuitive knowing about the path forward, and there's an intuitive knowing about your own power to pursue it, your own power to make magic happen. Even when things have been difficult, even when things have, I'm getting the energy of like thwarted you, even when things have been rough, there's a confidence in your path ahead, and that kind of pushes you to surge forward. And I feel like this is very much related to this Three of Swords on its side between the 9th and 10th house. So when an energy comes out on its side, this means the energy is in flux. A lot of you guys have been in a healing period. Some of you guys could have lost a job with that 10th house energy. Some of you guys could have, there's a sense here where your identity is shifting and changing, right? I'm just going to take a sip of water real quick, guys. Oh my God, that's so good. Your identity is shifting and changing in a major way. The 10th house represents your legacy. It's what you're known for. It's what you can put your name on. So because the Three of Swords is on side there, I feel like there is a sense of heartbreak and loss. Things did not go your way. And it again threatened that sense of identity, or maybe threatened the legacy you hoped to leave. Was different than how you saw yourself or how you saw your position in the world, how you saw your purpose. And so a lot of you guys, especially because the Queen of Wands is so confident in herself, is so magical. She is, I don't know, she is the protector of her passions. But she knows what she wants, and she's not mucking about it. Nobody can tell her who she is. A lot of you guys are regaining your confidence this week, right? And I feel that it's because you've already put in some of the healing work, but this confidence also kind of supports your healing work, right? It's a symbiotic relationship almost. And because it's also in the 9th house, again, there's travel that's indicated. There is a sense here of learning by wisdom and not by not necessarily like concrete learning. That's kind of something that 3rd and 9th house can sort of talk about respectively. Because in the traditional wheel of the zodiac, they are Gemini and Sagittarius's houses respectively. And there's a sense here of, concrete knowledge and, and learning versus like abstract knowledge or like, experiential knowledge. It's essentially knowledge and wisdom is what it boils down to. So a lot of you guys, it kind of feels like whatever this was, you did something by the book. You did something the way you thought you were told to, maybe the way you were raised to. You could have even had a dream that's been going on since childhood, right? Maybe something that your parents wanted you to do and it didn't pan out, and it feels like it really shook you to your core. And this is a week where you're recovering. A lot of you guys, because it's bordering the 9th house, you've been getting an expanded perspective on what happened. And again, yourself in the process, right? So, let's say this was a job, this was like your dream job, and you lost your job. This is where it's like you're starting to come around to, okay, but I have all these like talents and skills. I can make something happen. It's not the only job in the world. It's not the only thing I can do. It's not the only option available to me. Is a big energy coming through. And I feel all of this relates to this death in the 8th house in reverse, right? So, there is endings, transitions, transformations times 2 here, but the death card itself is reversed. And so it feels like there's this kind of contrast of accepting that one part of something has ended, excuse me, while also finding or like renewing hope that it's not over yet. So maybe like, I don't know, if some of you, if you're going off to school or something like that, you may have applied to your dream school and you got rejected, but there's a sense of like, especially because I'm drawn into that Page of Pentacles once again, there's a sense of like, okay, I can go to a different school and I can make that work, right? Like my life is not over. My career isn't over. My job isn't over. And again, also a sense of like having to accept a change in identity. What is this death energy going on? Oh, it's this one. I've got it in my little hand. It's this one. Yeah, there we go. And it was the 10 of Cups. And look, there's the Chariot, Cancer's energy. Some of you guys, this has a lot to do with home and family as well, but this is your sense of happiness. It's like my happiness isn't over, it's just changing. A lot of you guys are accepting that something has, especially if you have 8th house placements, that something has ended, but the overall vision that you hold will still come true, right? Again, there is still happiness available to you, even if it didn't look the way that you wanted it to look. Cancer's energy, excuse me, the chariot coming through as well indicates that there's success and there's victory. Yeah, the sun. And it's so funny because I was just thinking about this because the sun reversed is basically that exact concept, right? I call it yes, but. So it's like it's, upright. We have hell yeah. Reversed, we have like, yeah, but it might take longer than you thought. Yes, but it's going to look different than you thought. Yes, but adjustments need to be made. There's a sense here of, this is still a big, happy yes, so positive, but it's just going to turn out differently than you thought it would. And I see that being something that you're kind of making peace with this week. You're kind of grappling with a little bit. I want to know what this Ace of Wands is in particular, though, that sparks this. What's this card? Ah, the Lovers. Okay. Gemini energy. So some of you are getting a love offer. We have Gemini again with the Magician right here. What is this card? It's getting my attention. Yep, Page of Pentacles. Some of you are getting an offer from somebody just because we have the Lovers, the Ten of Cups, the Sun. Some of you are getting an offer, like a date offer from somebody, an invitation from somebody, especially if this is something that hasn't worked out in the past, or you've just really struggled with love. This person could be really different. As I said, that was 11:11 on the timer. You could just be somebody who is like, you've really like felt defeated in love, and there's a sense here of something coming through to kind of, I don't know, like again, like renew your energy, renew your confidence, not only in yourself, your ability to manifest, but also the fact that like your dream and your vision are still meant for you, even if they took a different path. So I see this being something like, this is a week where there's a lot of contemplation. There's some kind of deep transformation in a very quiet way. And there's something tangible that's coming forward. Again, for some of you, this is a love offer, a date offer. For others, this is possibly a job offer here. You're getting accepted to some type of program. Some of you are getting, it's like you're getting compensated for something that you do. And this is kind of like this new inspiration, right? I can, follow my dreams and have it be a successful path, right? This is the beginning stages with the page, but it has the potential to blossom into something else that's really, really beautiful. And regardless, it's like you are following your heart along this path. You're feeling good along this path instead of mourning what was lost or trying to force something that was not meant for you. So this is going to be a really nice, fruitful week ahead. I hope this has been helpful. I'm wishing you guys big, beautiful blessings, and I hope I get the chance to read for you again soon. Take care, my friends. Bye.